It is Tomb. Also time. It is also time. For it is low energy videos. Here, now, in this neighborhood, at this specific hour, to say hello. And that I hope your day has been both productive, relaxing, and pretty. This is all natural lighting coming in right now. As mine. Probably will. If I stream for too long, I probably will have to put on regular light. That's a later LEV problem. We are playing the Starfield. The Starfield! The game that launched not even 1,000 memes, 500 memes. We're gonna play it. First episode here, all future episodes over on Twitch. I will play a character to completion. I will survey every world. Yes. It will take a long time. Starfield has a lot of problems. It is also able to fulfill that bog standard Bethesda gameplay loop. That oomph. For a little bit anyway. Fallout with jetpacks, that's Fallout 4. Fallout meets Skyrim meets memes in space. The game's gotten a lot of updates, many of which I have not known about. I have some Creation Club stuff. I'm half tempted to go into it just before I begin and see if there's anything else, but I could do that after the stream. Because I already got a few, and there's no way in hell I'm going to be going through all the gameplay stuff on offer. I do have the Doom pack, though. That's fun. So, quick rundown. Starfield, game, big hype, came out, big disappointment. Starfield, yesterday's news, still held up as an example of what not to do. Starfield, really unlucky timing because it came out the same month as Baldur's Gate. The game I've been getting back into as well, and you're going to see in the near future. We are going to talk about Starfield. We're going to experience Starfield. Oh, one more thing. I've never actually beaten Starfield. So, keep that in mind as we go forward. This will be a regular on our roster going forward. Because it'll take a long while to finish. That end, I would like you to like, share, and subscribe. And don't worry, because tomorrow we are also going to space, but it is going to be No Man's Sky. I would like you very much to hop over to the Discord and check out the links. Well, use the links down there below to go to the Discord. And then on the Discord, go to the schedule and you'll see for yourself. Won't you? Won't you? Won't you? Okay. I think that's the preamble. You know about me at this point, I hope. If not, hello. Did you come in through all the shorts? The shorts are doing really well. Holy fight. But yeah. Let's jump on in. I'll hire the audio. I'm gonna be playing on my own, a separate character. As you can see here. Been playing for a while. This is nothing. As you can see, 2 years ago. Wild, huh? Now you might recall I made a video, very briefly showing how I couldn't play the game. That was solely because of the SSD, or the lack thereof. Oh, and one more thing. We will be getting a set of new RAM 16. Unfortunately, not the 30s that I wanted, but 16 coming in pretty soon. This will allow Oblivion, up there in the corner, to be much more playable. So I'm still enjoying it. We will be seeing more of that next week too. Right, start a new game. I have an idea in my head for a character. Oh, so much dialogue, diatribes about this. The circle has become whole. Hi, Mommy.
Seals are good. Oxygen's good. Just do what you did last time, and you're fine. Follow my one simple rule. Hella, what's my one simple rule?
Listen to Lynn. Boss lady knows best.
Exactly. Listen to me. Mining's just like any other job. Go steady, go safe, go home with a pocket full of credits at the end of the day.
Yeah, totally. It's just like, I work in the Stardock. Except, with more cave-ins, lasers, and accidental dismemberment.
Very helpful. Thank you.
You're gonna be fine. Your first outing was solid. And, you know, let's be honest, it ain't exactly astrophysics.
That's
What?
why
I think
keep
this
him
is a
around.
Bethesda game.
Good pep talks.
It doesn't
Yeah.
give the vibe,
and
does
the
it?
fact that I can pinpoint a helium deposit from 300 meters.
Not untrue. A shame we won't find any down here. But the metal deposits alone should pay for our own helium.
Who pays for
Hell,
fuel?
after
They
this,
dropped that.
We'll have enough jump fuel to bounce from one end of the settled systems to the next.
Hey, more minerals, more money. And so the cycle repeats itself.
Just no more unauthorized jumps in the house for room space, okay?
Haha.
He's just a big baby.
I don't
There
have
are
that
worse
DLC
lives.
yet.
You know, most Dusties don't even make it this far. I have a good feeling about you.
A group hug now or at the end of the shift?
One of these days, Hella, I am going to leave you behind.
Promises, promises.
I do like the look of the way the helmets look inside the faces look inside the helmets. I've always liked that. It's
Okay.
kind of calling back to Aliens, but also back to like actual what astronauts look like.
Let's see what we've got. How are we on time?
A little longer. Grab some samples?
I'm gonna let.
But not you. Check on Isabel. Make sure she eases up on the breach. I don't feel like getting buried
Right,
alive.
I'm gonna rush over and pick up
Roger
the ore.
Remember that. Keep your breathing steady. And never take that helmet off down here.
I'm gonna ignore everyone here and go straight to grab this. Now I'm gonna go back and strip this place bare.
Of red tape.
This is why you don't mind drunk.
Calvert! No! No. It's a laser, not a sledgehammer! Ease up!
Who's the lazy fucks that open up mine shafts but don't clear out the mine ore? That we're here to mine.
What do we say, Dusty?
I'm busy. Anyone else?
This has been a good run. You lucked out being picked up for this one.
Ah, there should be some all over the place. Up, up, up. A laser build is late game goodness. So there's nothing wrong holding on to the laser cutter for the whole game. It's a free infinite weapon.
You got a few more digs to go before I feel like talking to you.
It's not very strong, but you can level up your laser skills with it. So have a real laser and have this as like your backup laser. Because guns, they're not the best.
You think we'll be done here
Look at
soon?
you, showing some initiative. Come on, let's check it on Hela.
Every star we feel, every Todd we howl. That's how we get out the potatoes, deep underground. These are the potato mines. You don't know about this, but are
Scanner's reading a clean break. Shutting down.
these two are
Let's
deep,
go.
deep lovers.
Hela, get the readings.
Now, when I played this first, the lag that came from that scene as the new area was opened up.
About that.
Look at that.
Not if you
break.
consider a spike in gravity readings a problem.
I don't.
You don't?
What we're after, it'll read as an anomaly. That's what I was told anyway.
Okay, now you're starting to freak me out.
Relax.
Pussy.
Just another job. Come on.
We're getting close, I think. Yeah, everything is just...
Where is it, Hela?
Through there.
Come on, Heller.
Okay, you're up. Something goes wrong in there, we'll come get you.
Why would anything go wrong?
Would you shut up? Both of you do your jobs.
Well, actually, I'm gonna go in mine, which is my actual job. So, when I've depopulated this entire cavern and showed everyone that I'm the best miner that ever was, then I'll go and start the main plot. Exploration is rewarded. What a new mineral! Europeum. Europium. I wonder if it was discovered in Africa. No one ever was mine. Going to mine without understanding what the music sounds about. Music sounds. Can't think for shit. Neo-medium. That Daggerfall reference. Nice little feature, the way you have to pull yourself up. Okay. Now, I'm gonna criticize the living hell of this game, but I'm also gonna praise it too, because I keep coming back to it. I enjoy it. I really enjoy it. As much as I wanted to? No. That's sad too. Like, a lot of people are just pointing out that this game was just last year's news when it came out. We already had Cyberpunk, Witcher, Baldur's Gate came out at the same time.
Still getting weird gravity readings. I guess that's a good thing. Just keep going.
I know people were comparing about this to Diablo for some reason. Oh yeah, and of course Nomad Sky, can't forget that. Which was already getting rebooted and reformed. Well, I see a cured ham that's half melted. Beryllium. My beryllium. Hell yeah, beryllium. Beryllium. Sexy, sexy beryllium. Oh my beryllium, yum. This is a new one. Calamite. Fuck. Here, this is not gonna cause massive structural damage or bring down the cave. Just toss it out there. Olive loaf. Yeah, I could have made a dirty joke by it. There it is. Hooray! Boss mommy, I see a MacGuffin. Do I pick up the MacGuffin? Now here's number one I don't like, right? Oh. So you go back, you can talk to her. But you can't. I go all the way back up here and be like, yeah, I found it. Look what I found, we should come out. Look, let's go.
What are you waiting for?
Hey, don't look at me. I've done my part.
Bullshit. There should have been some sort of like reason, but it's just so silly. Why don't you just go back and be like, I found it, let's all send, but it's really wedged in tight. How about you say that to them? It's like, lie. I mean, I know your characters doesn't know what's about to happen. I know for the wider plot, you can't do that, but... okay, I think that's... I'm sure there's one or two more deposits, but I think that's everything. I think that's everything. Alright. Let's take the question... Oh, you know what I mean? There we go. Beautiful. I will empty this world of its valuables, making it a barren wasteland where I become rich. Now, greatest prize of all, knowledge. That's when my character realized taking brownies before going to work was a bad idea.
Dusty, snap out of it.
Beautiful. Just like the title.
Hey, come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold.
Out cold a couple
No
of days
physical
now.
damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are?
No,
New recruit for Argos Extractors?
kind of.
Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
Okay, now I've got a character in my head. We must find a dude. Yes. Next. He will be fatter than Fatson. And Fatson was pretty fat. Next, we will make him slightly more olive-skinned. Just a bit more. Yeah. Skin tone. No, that's fine. Head shape. Round as a spheroid. Circumference as a spheroid. Hair. We'll get rid of the facial hair too for now. What we can work with. Oh god, he's turning into a potato. Should I help him at least have a fucking chin? No, because Lord Chinquad is already a thing, and I love Lord Chinquad. Chinquad is amazing, and I will marry Lord Chinquad one day. The chin. But instead, oh, by the way, sometimes you'll see the game just sort of like freeze. That's me clicking out of it. Do I not have borderless window on? When I'm done here, I'll find out. Now, next, I want him to have... I do want to have him hair. No, I'm not making myself. Oof. Kind of cobes his hair on a good day. Berries of cream, berries of cream. Alright, one thing I gotta do is get mods for more hair. Scraggly, scruffy, duffy. I look like I'm gonna drop a 70s album no one's ever heard of. Now I look I'm gonna drop an 80s album no one's ever heard of. Now I look like I'm gonna drop a 90s album. And the meme's lost. It's weird because I see so many of these haircuts on other people in game that it's kind of off-putting. Oh, if I changed up his look, I could make him look like the neither, both. Yes, meme dude. Bit of a fro. Maybe this. Boring. Boring. God no. That's a big old forehead. That's a big old forehead that he wisely covers. Unfortunate. Ooh. Space snakes rule? Question mark? Alright, I'm gonna go with this. Facial hair, I'll give him some gruff because otherwise he looks... He kind of is starting to turn into a weird version of Charles de Gaulle. You give him a way bigger nose. Now his eyes, they need to be a little more narrower. I want him to have seen some shit. No, he looks like that French actor. Oh, the one from Godzilla who was like, thank you very much. French. Actor. Is it John Reno? Yes! Ooh, he might have gotten... He got round. Yeah, I'm kind of making him like Jean Reno. But like a young version of him. This'll do. I don't know about the whole jowls thing, though. It does make him look a little older than he should. Give him big, bushy eyebrows. As a man whose eyebrows are getting very bushy, it speaks to me. Now his forehead. Ooh. Nose. Snozzicles. That's fine. He's never gonna be on a Roman coin, I'll say that much. Now, finally the background, okay? I want him to be a bounty hunter. Which is also one of the best game, one of the best game traits to have. Because it gives you piloting, targeting, and boost back training. But here's where it gets better. Make him United Colony native. I'm gonna make him wanted and make him a taskmaster. That look, occasionally if your crew train a certain ship system, that system is automatically repaired itself to full health when it's damaged below 50%. Very useful. And I will call him Bubba Fat. Yeah. The rise of Bubba Fat. Space bounty hunter, explorer, and all-round hero of the not Republic. I will make him a United Colonies shill, but I will also make him a Freedom Lone Star, whatever the fuck it is. I don't know. Free Star Ranger, that's the one. Make him cowboy. He'll have his cowboy moments. Confirm.
Bet you were expecting a quiet job compared to your last gig. Bounty hunter turned space miner. Huh. Well, you got the sample. Client's on his way.
She had no idea what to say there. Nice weather we're having, huh? There was this light and music. It was incredible. Like a dream we're visiting. Everyone blank after I went into the tunnel. Yeah.
Huh. Well, you passed out, that's for sure. Everything else, probably just your brain playing tricks. Either way, we got what we were looking for.
All this trouble for that stupid thing? Huh. Sure don't look like much.
Never mind what it looks like. It's worth more than this mine has pulled in all month. We'll be... Speak of the devil.
Alright, now old me would steal everything ripped down, but I've played this game enough to know what is and isn't valuable.
Whoa. You don't look good.
Credits.
Wait, the explorers?
Spacer undersuit, useful.
Argos usually ain't so good at picking sites.
Joke.
Oh,
You're
this
just too
time,
young to know better.
like a miracle.
Hey, I'm just saying, they got a reputation.
More money.
Hell, I bet half the crew here doesn't even believe they really exist.
Half the crew doesn't believe Earth exists. Yeah. Same with conservation.
I'll rob the place. Well, those two are having their little speech, but they won't
Log. Heller,
leave.
Argos extractors. I figured Vectera for your standard move.
What is that
Looks
accent?
like I was misinformed. Lynn just filled me in on what we're really doing here. Looks like Lynn's got another, what's the word she used? Discreet contract with that Barrett guy. He says there's something special here, and he's paying top dollar for us to find it, rip it out, and deliver it, no questions asked.
You
I have,
alright?
of course, been honoring this
Need
arrangement
some
by
coffee
asking
or
Lynn a ton
something?
of questions.
Got a
She's
packet
playing it close
around
to her
somewhere.
sweaty old vest, as usual. But a guy does have to wonder, what the hell does special even mean in this
Leave.
case? We're on a moon, in the middle of nowhere. Either this guy wants to make jewelry from
Hey.
some rare space diamonds, or there's some
Don't get
kind of
too used
ancient
to how
alien
easy this
death
is.
weapon buried
Next
here.
dig might be
If it's diamonds,
toxic
I'm
hazard.
totally stealing
Worse.
one to give to Jennifer, or Carlos, or Naya. And if it's a death weapon, I get to shoot it first.
Leave.
Those are my terms.
What the? Oh, cool. I thought I was clipping through the ground, but it's just
Just
brief.
trying to get through my shift.
No, you're not. You're just relaxed now. Boop. Let's see. Nope. 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 They have so much food types. Ooh, deep mining. Yes, please. Useful. Nada. Except for some books I can take. All these classic books, but very few of them are like modern in their settings. Like no one writes anymore. They just book whatever they could with them as Earth was being wiped
Glad
out.
we're off this rock.
Which, no. We'd have everything
This
digital.
is a personal log of Lynn's amazing right-hand man. That's me, Heller.
Expire.
Another day, another giant rock. The rock currently in question is Vectera, which is, it's a moon. It's in space. It's got ore.
Yeah?
Like the last
Something you
country.
need?
Unless you're me and can appreciate the beautiful distinctions between neodymium, vanadium, and iridium. I love these clowns, but most of them can't tell iron from lead.
You think a miner would know that?
Supervisor's log. It's day 2 of Argus Extractor's Vectera dig.
Take my advice and pack
Restart
your own
collective
suit
claim
next time.
ID Beta
You always
7548
want to be the
Alpha.
one choosing your own gear.
Site setup was fairly painless.
What?
New
Ah,
record for us.
I'm working.
18 hours, including the elevator. The prefabs are starting to show their age, though. Time to rebudget for new equipment. Again. The crew is good.
Oh, sure. Just take my stuff. All yours.
Heller putting that first aid seminar to work.
How'd they
Yoink.
sucker you to join? Fall for the fancy pamphlets?
Yoink, yoink. Liquid happiness and explosive diarrhea. If you drink too much of it, it's coffee.
Not
Yoink.
interested. Whatever it is.
Is that everything? I believe so. Alright. Oh, and pack of cards.
All right, then.
Pop.
Steve, airlock. Put your helmet on.
Cool, why didn't your lips move there? Now remember, just like Oblivion, I'm looking at the stream now, there's a little bit of lag. Just like Oblivion, in a week or two, well actually in about a week, because they're arriving on Tuesday, I'll have a RAM update. And that'll make everything a little better, a little more, you know, easier, all things considered. Where is it? There it is. The thing is, obviously, I don't have any lag. I can actually even help out you guys a little bit by lowering the quality on my stream just for me. Yeah. Oh, I haven't said this, but thanks for getting me to 100 followers over on Blue Sky. Please keep it up. You guys are awesome. Now, how about we get back to the Field of Stars? I was just booking a reservation for next week after next in Dublin. I had that up. Very silly of me. You guys will see it. I'm gonna make a video, and I might be making a very different video pretty soon.
Been a long
I
time.
hate Barrett.
Yes, it has. That mine on Bendy, right?
He's so
Kazal,
weird.
hellhole, like this place. Rare
Like he has
mineral
brain
contact.
damage.
Your tastes are a bit more sophisticated now, huh?
So, you found something?
Right here. The new guy found it.
That right. And everything went cool? Just like grabbing those minerals on Bendy?
Kazal. And no Barrett. Not cool. He passed out after the extraction. Woke up saying all kinds of nonsense.
Is that right, cowboy? Went on a
He
trip?
sounds like he's doped to the eyeballs.
That fun, huh?
Yeah.
Not the most gentle push into the great mysteries of space, but hey, been there.
Look, just hand over the credits, and I'll be happy to never see this thing, or you, ever again.
That's why I like you, Lynn. All business.
Barrett, the scanners on the frontier.
Oh shit. It's Crimson Fist. Crimson Fist. It's the Crimson Fleet time. Now, ignore the feet. Get our arms back like that. Ignore the fear. Planes. Wait until it lands. Get it to the side and. There we have it. Motherfuckers didn't do nothing. Yeah, you better run. That's UX. That half Maelstrom. Now let's see if. Ooh. This early in the game. Also, whenever you get a Maelstrom, just drop it after the first one. It really has no other. But I just got the basic boost pack. Minus 15 damage from human enemies. That's a great early on thing to get. Did we lose anyone?
Did you see Lynn? Ran straight at those pirates like it was nothing.
I was standing right next to them. Fuck you.
Were you in that dust-up? You know you don't get paid
I killed
extra
like
for
half of
rambling,
them,
right?
wounded the rest. I flayed the skin off
When
them.
I signed up, they said no way pirates would hit us. What exactly are we hauling here?
Hey, been in a few scuffs before. We're lucky. Lost plenty of friends to Crimson Fleet.
This attack, believe me, if the suits start talking about shared liability when we get back, I'm out. A quiet job on a rock. Why is it never that simple? I bet Lynn knew this was gonna happen. She keeping something from us?
If you ask me, I'd say we could all use a drink after that.
Of course Barrett was being followed.
We're still in one piece.
Every time.
Oh God, I'm gonna throw up.
Now that was some fine work under pressure.
You mean doing all the heavy lifting while you stood around with your weird
That
teeth?
means you saw it. The visions. You're coming with me to Constellation. You're part of this now.
Anything to get away from you, brother.
Marvelous.
Oh no, Barrett. No. You think you're just going to take off after the mess you caused?
All right. I guess I did just put you all on the Crimson Fleet hit list.
Why did he say it
How
like
about
that?
I stay, and I send your Dusty here in my place. I know, but he's not some minor anymore, Lynn.
It's just some
Soon as
weird
he touched
inflections
that
that
rock,
need to go in
something
a.
changed. Don't tell me you can't feel it.
Fine. It's a deal. Get out of here, Dusty. You're on to bigger things. Just go. Before I say something I regret.
Well, now that that's settled. Vasco, get him to the lodge. No deviations unless absolutely necessary, okay? Protocol Indigo.
Indigo. Again. Very well.
Oh, and hey, take this. You'll find it very useful out there. And it even tells the time.
It actually doesn't. The real one does, because it's a real thing, and I think I read somewhere it was like
Hey,
300
look at
euro.
that. The watch fits you perfectly. Now, questions?
300 for a gimmick watch that apparently fell apart after 6 months.
They're just following the loot, like pirates do. And I have something of a reputation as a loot collector.
Oh, what, like the instruments? Neat. Your bard and your D&D campaigns?
That, my friend, is the million-credit question.
What's a
And
million?
Constellation can find the answer. With your help.
You can see the sunlight starting to set on me. Alright, I'm not gonna try to say things that are obvious. Like, you should know who Constellation is. Yeah.
And Vasco, don't let him break my ship.
It's just the leap of logic is absolutely ridiculous. Hello, here's your private robot butler and your first ship. There's so many cool things you could have done with this.
Captain, I assume.
He didn't know what to say. Sometimes he can't say your name for whatever reason. In this case, they never put the word Bubba in.
Starship, as Barrett likes to say, it's as easy as learning to ride a bike. I will attempt to boost the shields, just in case there are any difficulties.
They really wanted to, they showcased the hell out of this. Which, I like the NASA feel of it. Again, it's very Aliens, cassette futurism.
Well, hey there, irate pirates. Looks like you finally did it. Boarded my ship, scrapped my bot, ripped those beautiful brown eyes out of my adorably cherubic face. And then you discovered the guy you had pegged as a treasure hunter doesn't actually have any treasure. Not anymore. It's true. I may have had a pricey trinket or two when I evaded your sorry asses at Kumazi, but brother had to buy fuel. So you get nothing, except my ghost. Because I am gonna haunt your asses till the end of your days. Which, for a Crimson Fleet pirate, is about, what, another week? You know the drill, Vasco. Protocol Indigo means no deviations, no distractions, no dalliances, in short, no fun. Unless, as strictly defined by Sarah, said deviations, distractions, and dalliances are completely necessary in getting this fine vessel, the Discovery-class Starship Frontier. Oh,
Okay,
I'd
stop.
for some chunks right now. First stop when I get home. But I really need to get better about packing snacks for these long hauls.
This is like having an obsession over like
Always
Hershey's.
made the best trail mix. Added in little marshmallows for stars. I miss that.
Okay, I always put books in the captain's locker. I create a character that, like, if you're ever stuck floating in space, now you've got a bunch of stuff to read. I'll also give him the Eon, so you can shoot, and the Rescue Axe, so he can shoot anyone and stab anyone he needs to. And you always need a fresh set of underwear there, right? Oh yeah, look at my chonky boy. Ain't he pretty? Yeah, this is the real hold. Resources. 27 beryllium. Again, another really good thing I have in the favor of this game is the character modeling is so good. Premium quality. Whole cane. Base bean espresso. Tranquility. Item can be used as a component in crafting. Yep. Europium. Exotic. Be crafting. Common manufacturing. A component. Neomidium. Zero wire. Atomite. It's unique too. And an adaptive frame. Pop in all the food. Never, by the way, never actually go and get your hands on on the pre-made shit. If you want to do a food run, you always make it yourself, much like the real life. Whenever possible, make it yourself. It's better. Not always guaranteed, but you know. Lemon. That reminds me, I have to get some lemons on Wednesday, or some some lemon spritz. A little bit of spritz. Boop. Chunk apple, which are cubed. Cosmic red apple. Ooh, what does it say on the back here? Product of the settled systems. Come on. Can't zoom in. Treat carefully. Do not expose to radiation. Ready to eat, no refrigeration, no preparation. Cook instructions on its own or heat in oven for 5 minutes. Ew. The almighty bitten sandwich. Bop, bop, bop. Meat pack, chicken. Which again, I like the chicken. Like the ramen and stuff like that. The snack packs. Ammo. Don't care. Apparel. Switch over to the jumpsuit because I just like the look of the jumpsuit better than the utility outfit. That reminds me too much of the suit in The Outer Worlds that you start off in. Transfer it to that. And weapons. Yeah. Artifact of Ede, can't get rid of that. Put the geode sculpture in. The old world baseball and the tablet. Okay. It's so easy to overload your character in this game. Miscellaneous. Deck cards. Apparel. Helmet. Pack. Spacesuit. Weapons. I noticed something else. Oh, ammo. What? I put a weapon in here. Aeon, yeah, but it's 7.7. Ammo, 7.7. Alright. I'll give him 50. There. Okay. They're just waiting for me to leave. Like, what's taking him so long? Did he have to go to the toilet?
Shields ready. The rest is up to you.
It's fun the first few times to fly the ship, but after a while it gets monotonous. It's actually why I don't like it being dangerous nearly as much as I used to. It's cool being on board the ship, controlling it, but...
Now that we are in orbit, it might be wise to test all controls and systems to ensure they are not on the verge of catastrophic failure. I can step you through the entire process, or if you're already an experienced pilot, just power up all the systems, and we'll be on our way.
You can be like this forever and you'd never get to land on the ship. Power. Boop, boop. There we are. Wait for it to be done. And now, boost up lasers. And lower missiles. I'll actually get rid of missiles. I never used
You've
that
proven
thing.
an adequate pilot. Are you familiar with ship combat tactics?
Yes.
Because that's a Crimson Fleet ship bringing its weapons to bear. We will need to disable their shields. Laser-based weaponry is particularly effective.
Target the engines.
If you can keep the enemy ship centered on the HUD, we can launch it to fire a whole missile.
You can't unfortunately. Not these ones. Other ones you can. Let's boost up our engines and our ballistics. Alright. Be more inbound. Come on. Come on.
Two more Crimson Fleet ships are jumping into our location, Captain.
You'd think that they'd be smart and be like, nope, not fucking with this guy. With my hull.
The amount of Crimson Fleet hostility has been far more than anticipated. At this rate, the odds of continual assault from their ships are high enough to jeopardize our mission. In short, they are after the frontier and will not stop. We will need to deal with the local Crimson Fleet
No one
captain.
fucks with Bubba.
A recent scan indicates an abandoned facility on the nearby moon of Crete, a perfect staging area for pirates.
We'll be back to all these areas, but I'll be sure. Surveying. Cheap XP is
in orbit. The
gas
abandoned
giants.
facility with our Crimson Fleet captain is on the surface.
Okay.
I'll follow you from here on out, Captain.
I always thought it was stupid, the Crimson Fleet taking off just as we're landing. Like, they'd want to shoot us. Where does Vasco come from? Does he come from like a little port here or something? Alright. Start scanning what we can. Though in all fairness, it's not much. I'll be coming back here, of course, so... One day we'll come back to it all.
Be careful, Captain.
Read Stalker. Ow. Silly. An iron. Oh. Shot you there, Vasco. You silly goose. Or duck. To level up. before I go in the door, I want to level up. So let's go and look around for things to scan and enemies to kill. Plus I want to get more points towards my fat ass. I run fast, just like real life. Though, delighted to say I am losing so much goddamn weight, which I now seem to bring up nearly every episode. Those of you dealing with your weight loss, awesome. Those who dealing with your weight gain, if you're cool with it, awesome. Maybe you need it. I don't know. I know one or two anorexics or borderline. The problem in reverse. So I'll do it. 25, 38. Let's go, protect me. Shit. Yay. Toughie. Really quick, go in. I'm already prepping myself for the I gotta start prepping myself now for a confrontation later. So what should be best? Boost pack training makes a lot of sense, but so does piloting. So does this. So does ballistic weapons. Ooh, but I'm on ground right now. I not want to use lasers. Perhaps even commerce. Yes, commerce. Greed as well as need has followed us into the stars. Okay. Let's go. I'll do a circle around here. Like the Lorne way down. You. Nice. Will be one second. No? Okay. Weird, I actually thought there was like more enemies. I know they're randomly placed, but oh, I'm getting distracted. I want to keep that to the minimum until I join the frontier proper. The Constellation. Yep. Oh. Okay. We did a whole circlet. Bit crazy to go in there and loot all the stuff without first going back and dropping off all the stuff we picked up. So let's see, any particular news? It's been very chill past few days. can now do 50 curls on those on my weights. At once? Fuck no. But is pretty cool to be able to pull that off. Just did a little bit of side curls today. Did only 15 minutes on the bike and some stretches. Some squats. Beyond that, I'm almost finished with season, I think 4 or 5 of Next Gen. So I'm milling through it. I started Mechanicum for that's everything. For my audiobook. I was trying to do a movie a week, but nothing's really jumping out at me movie-wise. And pretty soon I'm going to be watching all the Star Trek Next Gen movies, so... Oh, I saw something that if I can get my hands on it, we're going to do a drunken watch of it in Discord. And it's Khan. I want to shout it louder, but I don't also want to shout it louder. It's Khan, the musical. Khan! There. And it's a stage play that in-universe is made by Data as he tries to understand the human condition by exploring the events of the Wrath of Khan movie. Though, of course, it's a historical record. It's a comedy. And it's a musical, and I love the look of it, and I want it. I want it really badly. Now, there's nothing to scan here, including heat leeches, which you'd think might be kind of a big deal, considering.
United Colonies markings, but we are in Freestar Collective space. It then stands to reason that this was once a secret UC facility.
First heat leech in the game. What's sparkling water and lettuce? And if you look at it too, it's a head of lettuce. Always go for the molecular extractors while here. They're very, very valuable. A sculptor. Staple gun. A lot of junk items. But in Fallout 4 you got to use the junk items, which made sense. And in this universe, resources would both be plentiful and scarce. Because Earth's gone. So... which would it be? You know? No, I'm just tossing out these ideas here. Over here. Look at this mess. Your supervisor lets you get away with far too much. We have serious affronts to God to do here. And you're all being messy in the workplace. What if someone trips? Oh, yeah, also had that yogurt as well. That was really nice. It was strawberry. Delicious. And nutritious. Vasco, I don't want to give you a blowjob now. Move back. Thank you. What would I do anyway? Pull on your winch zipper thing? My teeth? It might be hot. I don't know. Want to try that later, Vasco? He does. Playing hard to get. Drink pack, water, full fruits, spice worms. Which, do they have a crunch? Net weight. Yes. 300 calories. A whole head of lettuce. Head of leafy green lettuce commonly used in base of salads or added to a sandwich. How bizarre. How bizarre. Every time I look around.
In that conflict was beyond adequate.
You're welcome. Mister, I'm gonna stand perfectly still and do nothing. Wow. Just stood there. Like a bitch. The Pickwick Papers. Ew, someone keeps milk by it. I'm not touching the toilet milk. Toilet milk, I don't like saying that. I think I'm gonna say toilet milk again. I just did! Toilet milk. Love me some milk, and the toilet's a very useful thing. Combine them. Behold! The stairs of up. Egmont. Egmont.
Oh man! One more time!
Let's keep looking at it instead of actually doing anything. The classic military ration. Solar Frontier. And there's another one too. What's it? Solar Frontier and Starlock. There we are. Huh. Desktop sphere. It's a toy? Boo. Novice. Data pick. Synthaham chicken. Blue lab suit. But over here is a shielded blue lab suit. It's better. And now here's our first attempt at lockpicking. Can we do it? Find out. Huh? Well, hey! Bullets, credits, and a modified Kraken. Victory. Next. Bazinga. There's a lot of mugs in this game I want. And I wonder if they had originally planned to sell them. Why are blenders in the future a lot more bulkier? Battle meal. Again, Bethesda's visual storytelling is on point. This is clearly where the Marines, or whoever, were based. Your turn to do the dishes. More battle packs. Alright. Now. How about we put that new... Oh, grenade. That's right. Boop. Grenade. Whip. Back. Gonna sneeze. Look how quickly I went all bright and now I'm all serious and dark. You don't want to see my face. It's hideous. Just like you.
The heck?
I'll come back and rob you. Oh! Rob you later.
I have detected nearby.
Run from me. Incorrect statement. That's how we do that. More importantly, in here, early game rifle. The Equinox is also the name of a very forgotten BBC show from the late 90s that really was well at predicting stuff. I remember that. Or maybe I misremember it. But they talked about like Wi-Fi and high definition coming in pretty soon. They were watching the stuff done with like the Voyager and the Hubble's telescope. Rescue Max. Okay, let's see. Anything good? More sparkling water. More bullets. Rattler. Of course, classic video game logic. A rattler will do more damage because it's a revolver. Took me a long while to realize what they were doing here, even though it's pretty heavily... Ooh, leatherware. Think I know what it is? Yeah. No. Pretty heavily telegraphed throughout the whole cutscenes. Basically, they're messing with bioweapons. It went crazy and killed everyone. The end. Hazmat suit. Very useful. Tissue. Wish you tissue. I should get tissue. Uh-huh. Ooh, me throat. Bunch of items, heavily implying that you do a chemical thing here, but no. I'll wait until I'm back on board the ship. Good for bandages, I suppose. Northing.
Listen up. Someone's trying to kill my squall. Hold them off here while Brogan sets up on the roof. I'm on it. No one's getting through.
Brogan. 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 Take me Bro, good. That was your death scream, was it? Okay. Yeah. Ugh. Sometimes people don't even do the. Ugh. They just drop. It's kind of scary. We've mentally trained ourselves for people like flying back and like tumbling all over the place. When in reality, no. You just kind of crumple. Unless you're moving. Then I suppose you'll just fall in the direction you were moving towards. Lamp platter. Good money in the lamp platter business. And the molecular extractor business. Damn it, Hudson. I wanted that report by 7. 7. Are we doing overtime if you're not going to do overtime work? Oh damn, I got dark quickly. I'm all film noir now. Sure, I can take you to him. You won't like what you see. Shit. Let's try it out again. What I get for not paying attention. Yes. Ooh. Ooh. Damn it, Vasco. Vidya Games. More stuff about the upcoming silliness of them all dying because they don't have any health and safety worth their. Probably a lot of money went into this place. And it's in the middle of a foreign territory. So it's not this. Eee. Ooh. Eh. Robotics, credits, and medpack. Convenient. Okie dokie. Let's go murder some thugs. It's okay, because they don't even have names. Just job descriptions and titles.
It's loose. The Terramorph is loose. We can't stop it. When we tried to sync with the neural control interface, it just completely flipped out. Broke through its containment chip like it was made out of paper. It killed Michelson, Cobb, and Sumatri in all of 1 minute. I'm not even sure where it is now. It took off deeper into the facility. A security detail went in after it, but good friggin' luck.
Frickin'.
When I know it's safe, I'm going to make a run for the comm relay. Try to call in the cavalry.
I like this. It's generic enough.
Lead xenobiologist.
I'm detecting a safe nearby. We could make use of whatever is inside, provided you had some digipics and a disregard for personal property rights.
Hello. Yes, well, the property rights are less as important than the fact I'm desecrating a corpse right now.
We're dead. We're all dead. The comms relay has been trashed. The whole room is trashed.
He sounds like the Riddler, the modern one.
Terramorph roaring somewhere.
Let's sing an Ave Maria. I'm out. Anti-personnel, 10 against humans. Deal 30% damage next to... Boost jam. Okay. Alright. Generous. Okay, I'll go now and put the light on and close the blinds. I will be right back. Ow, my knee. This time of year, it's lovely, but makes screaming. It's a bit more awkward. I think I'll live though. I'll live if I believe in you. And I do. At least I think I do. Ooh. Oh yeah. I'm even wearing this very old polo jumper. Actually not polo, it's a pommy. But even at the start of the year, I couldn't wear this. It was like, I looked like I was in a sausage catering. Now, it's not flattering to me right now, but I could wear this out and about, and no one would bat their eye. I just look like, well, I am, a slightly fat guy, pushing 40. So by this rate, I keep this. I keep this not because I think it looks good or anything, because it's great to see weight loss on it. What are we doing? We going here? Yeah. Here? Yeah. Ooh. Lead line deep mining. Okay.
Captain, Protocol Indigo. I
Yes,
will
yes, I'm
happily
not.
carry whatever you need.
I am currently... Wait, I think I found something that might have been, like, forbidden. We can't do football. Antimicrobial. Fiber. It's just hemp. Nutrient. Sealant. Toxin. Edmund. Oh! There! That's what made the noise. That little notification I skipped. This is one of the new things that we'll find out when we get to Jameson. Well, technically Aquila City. I've talked to the head. But if you've ever watched The Mandalorian, they have something called like a puck. To show that they are wanted by the Bounty Hunters Guild. Well, this is this. World's equivalent. Why? Because they always want to steal from Star Wars. I mean, hell, I'm calling myself Boba Fett. So. Pie. Beer. I'll get all this stuff back after. But I want to live off stuff like this for like a month and see how it does. Because if you notice, this is a full meal, right? In which you get a pineapple fruitcake, cream spinach, pork jerky, and that nipple thing is full of water. So that's 3 square meals. That's a day in one of those packs. So that's 4 days worth of food. And you're probably thinking, oh, you mean MREs? Yeah, I've been thinking of getting some MREs. I don't have that. I don't have that nostalgia that someone who like served would have with the damn things, but I'd give it a go. Let's see, I want my Equinox, my Cutter, my Maelstrom, and my Rescue Axe. Well, I've got my throwables. Go... Whoever uses mines.
I have often asked Barrett that same question at various times, and about various individuals that wanted to cause us harm. The most likely answer is that Barrett personally insulted him, typically by continuing to live, usually after escaping from certain death, and often with an object multiple people wanted.
Anything to boost my charisma. Nope. 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 Glug glug. Nope. Alright. Well. Best thing I can do, convince him to stand down, then kill them all with a grenade.
Working with Barrett, or did you pry the ship keys out of his cold, dead hands? Oh, no. You see, maybe your colleague Barrett didn't tell you, but there's a bit of a legend surrounding that ship. That constellation keeps treasure hidden in the cargo bays, the loot from 100 planets, and it's going to be ours.
That statement is partially correct. The Frontier has been to many planets and moons, but the only things held in the cargo bays are spare parts, dust, desiccated food particles, and a variety of species of ant.
I don't care what kind of lies Barrett programmed that robot to say. We're taking that ship.
Swear.
You're not talking us out of this score. They aren't? You sure? No, that can't be right. I'm not falling for that. I've heard enough out of you.
Alright, another shot. Also? Hello. Damn, I forgot to favorite weapons for moments just like this. Whoops.
Option.
You're dead.
Did you throw the grenade? Oh, you're shitting me. Wow, he's normally not alive for this long. I done fucked up. On the plus side, shattering combat knife. Randomly lights people on fire. Credits. Fantastic. Now, you have to kill off the remainder of the crew. Alright, we got our boost pack training up. Vasco, I don't think you got quite the range for this, but okay.
Captain, the enemy is here. You
Yes, they are.
trying to kill me, but I am not alive.
Hello! I'm here to kill you! I'm here to kill you, I is! Murdering all your friends. Isn't it fun? Isn't it fun? Oh, where's all the loot? Oh, that's that. A little anticlimactic, but we did it. We'll go back to Frontier and get ourselves settled in. Not fast traveling from the ship. I want to find Vasco. Come, Vasco! Great name. Fine.
We need to reach the Alpha Center. Do you require assistance?
Yes, I want to take all the things you have. And away we go.
Captain, to reach the lodge, we must
Captain,
jump to
name
the
not
planet
found.
Jemison in the Alpha Centauri system, and then land in the city of New Atlantis.
Okay, let's see. Keep. Hell yeah. Barrel. Ammo aid. Yep. 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 Yep.
Do not worry, this will all become.
This. Yeah, I think that's everything.
Nature before too long.
And inventory notes. Digipick, gene sample, gold pyramid, lamp planter, scope, molecular extractor, and sculptor. Remember, aid. Nom nom nom. Nom nom nom. Well, we're gonna come back to all these places. For now, Alpha Centauri. Oh me, oh my, it's Alpha Centauri. Damn. Almost had hooked up there with the ship.
Starship Frontier, this is United Colonies Security. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. No contraband detected. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
Damn right. Damn. Now we land at New Atlantis, where we can sell off a lot of our random junk. That's motherfucker. Exit ship. And take off our ugly, ugly mining suit, which I have two. We'll need these pretty soon. Can you point me to the numerous eateries around town?
Your memory is uncanny.
I look like a very depressed, divorced dad. Ooh, maybe I'm halfway turning into the whale.
And here's our new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship, and you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo.
Okay. Eventually I'll get a
Looks good
vehicle
here.
and
I'll be at
all
my
that
booth.
other good stuff, but for now... Okay. Start by selling it here. No. Ammo? Don't know. Oh yeah, I have two of these, so... Alright. Aid? No. None of that. So now we'll sell from the frontier. Not gonna sell all my resources. Start with the Eggmans. The Bug Paperweight. Geode. Lamp Planter. Levitating Desk Plant. Is pretty cool. And something we have in our modern world. Magnetize. Old Earth Baseball. Playoff. Boston, Old Earth. Can't tell what year. Probably a New Vegas reference there. Get rid of the crappy food, crappy food, crappy food, crappy food. Crappy food, crappy food. Keep alcohol, keep orange juice, keep the spiced worms, lettuce. Crappy food, crappy food. Crappy food, crappy food, crappy food. Water, chicken, multi-army rations. I look like I'm going to school on my first day. And it's like raining. Jams. Minor utility outfit. Leatherware. details enough. Now I can level up to when I get my level point. Keep that. Helmets. Sell. Pack. Sell. Weapons. Oh yeah. Definitely sell. Sell everything? Yeah. Okay. Add this to a favorite item. And equip the equipment. It's currently out of bullets, so what's the point of that? Cutter. Or Maelstrom. Maelstrom, fuck it. Urgh. Beautiful downtown New Atlantis. Already he should be bathed in sweat wearing that on a beautiful sunny day like this. Unless there's a strong breeze. I am not happy with my role.
My parents aren't dead.
I eat away my problems.
When they get here.
Oh, well, of course, that's sure possible. We'll just.
Helena Chambers.
Now look at her face.
1327 HCHA.
When she's
I was the
not
station
speaking,
administrator.
she looks fine.
I'll need to report to MAST ASAP for a full debrief. My treatment thus far has been entirely unacceptable.
I like how they have
Any
the
authority you had was forfeit the moment House Faroon zealots
bigger
breached
LIGO
the
stuff
station's
going on.
perimeter, and you failed to initiate proper evacuation protocols.
But she looks
Thank you
fine
for
if she
your
keeps
service.
quiet.
We'll find you a new position commensurate with your experience. And Mr.
But
Bosch,
that weird
let
mouth.
me just say how honored I am to meet you. By all accounts, you're the only reason anyone made it out of there alive.
Well, just glad I still remembered my flight basics. It had been a while. So was shooting a gun.
I read all about New Atlantis. So
Now
cool.
look at this kid
Is
here.
it true the Nat train goes
That weird
5,000 miles an hour?
fucking mouth.
Or that citizens get special discounts? Or that the whole city celebrates when it's your birthday? Mine's June 11th, by the way. My parents took me to Aquila.
He has the haircut of like a 40-year-old Ellen.
No.
And the face of
yes, no,
Actually,
and I will certainly mark
he just
June
looks like
11th
a
on my
tiny
calendar.
lesbian from
As for
Italy.
Aquila City, well, the air purifiers here in New Atlantis are state of the art.
Meanwhile, this
Aquila
guy
City?
looks
Oh, don't even get me started on those
a bit
symptoms.
like Vincent Price
Little
if he was
unfair,
also
don't
a
you
heroin
think?
junkie.
Freestar Rangers helped me out quite a bit a couple years
No, that was
back.
Bela Lugosi. Bela
Got
Lugosi was a
ambushed by
heroin junkie.
spacers
I don't
near
think Vincent
Nerio.
Price was.
They assisted, no
Pull
questions
the
asked.
string.
Even helped with some repairs so I could do an emergency jump home. Good people.
In any event, you all must be exhausted. Just give me a moment to coordinate some details.
Like
with
her
security.
earrings.
No soliciting. Do I need to call security?
What?
What? No, just go away.
Piss off, all of you. I'm here to talk.
I've never been in a battle before. Everyone kept telling me to keep my eyes closed, but it's kind of hard to do that when you're
Look
running.
right.
At first,
How
I
can
thought it was
Sims
ecliptic
2
mercenaries
characters
shooting me,
look
but it wasn't.
better?
It was these other
I
people.
mean, I know
going about
kids are all
serpents and
weirdly
stuff.
proportioned in real life, but yeah. Yeah, I'll be nice. Gotta be the bravest kid I ever met.
Probably. I'm pretty brave. A kid tried to bully me once, and I punched him in the head.
Your kid is
Don't take shit from anybody, my mother says.
hell yeah.
And I don't. Anyway, I'm fine now. I hope my parents don't take too long getting here.
Do you ever read Ender's Game?
Guess you caught some of that, huh? The galaxy
Don't ask
is
that
at
to a
peace,
kid. They'll be
somehow
getting
seems
some
more
weird
dangerous
ideas.
than ever. Spacers, House Varoon, Crimson Fleet, everyone trying to grab their piece. What happened to the early days, huh? When we just float through
He
the
should
stars.
be more Hispanic. I don't know why. I just look at him and he's Hispanic. Some of us are still dreaming.
Well now, you don't know how glad I am to hear you say that. I'm right here with you, my friend. How can you not look up to the cosmos and just be overwhelmed by its beauty? So much possibility, so much hope, even despite recent events. Ricardo Bosch.
There he is.
I was the lead
Ricardo.
researcher on the station that got attacked. It was business as usual until those House Varun crazies swarmed in, spouting their scripture or whatever it was. Even the Marines were overwhelmed. Honestly, I'm just lucky to have made it out of there in one
Don't worry,
piece.
there'll be a
We
DLC
all
about
are.
them pretty soon.
Now, I just want to get back to work. Where is that woman? Another time, then.
Now.
You and I have the same proportions. We had kids, they'd either be twice as big as us, or they'd be skinny as fuck. I want to roll those dice. That's one of the little floor robots from
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please.
Wally.
Okay. No bounty. You're clear. Enjoy your
It's kind of nice looking. I hate to say it, but it reminds me a bit of Tel Aviv. Only, of course, those buildings face out opposite directions. They face out towards the Mediterranean. Now, while here, I'll just grab a bounty for later. Crimson Fleet Ghost at Sol. Hell yeah. Because we're going to Sol pretty soon. Now, there's a few missions I can do here, there, and everywhere, but there's one I want to do right now because it's the nice thing to do. I'm gonna lose all this weight. I'm gonna run every day, sweaty, and cooling in my turtle doves.
It seems like a small decision, but they all add up over time, and it's paralyzing. You really stop and think about it.
Buddy, it's coffee. Take one, get out of the way, and let us get on with our lives.
Yeah, sorry. Sure.
Yeah, seriously. Cappuccino. I will grab a. Huh. Weird. We don't have the quality, tranquility,
Howdy.
which gives you a 3% boost to your XP income. We can go in there later. A lot of things you don't need to buy in this game because they'll already, you'll get them in missions for free or just find them on dead enemies.
This is New Atlantis Transit, or the NAT. It provides free transportation throughout the city. We can take it directly to the Mast District.
Cool. Do you want to open the door before it crushes you?
Captain, Constellation will be waiting for you at the lodge.
Where is she? Where is my upbeat princess? Is she not here yet? There she is.
I'm so excited to see Tony after work.
Oh, Tony.
Oh, hi there. I'm doing great. How about you?
Same
Glad to
here.
hear it. Yeah, life is good, isn't it? I've been trying to save up enough money so that I can go explore the settled systems with my boyfriend, Tony.
That writing, though.
I think we're finally getting close.
Offense, you look a bit tired.
Really? Well, I guess you're right. I'm feeling a bit run down. I really love my job, but it's hard work and long hours. I could definitely use a Terracino from Terra Brew right now.
What are the odds?
Really? That's so sweet. I really appreciate it. Oh, thank you so much. Soon I'll be coursing with bountiful energy. I'll be the most enthusiastic janitor in New Atlantis. Here, take this. I found it while I was cleaning. I figured you might find a use for it.
Sure, that's like a normal conversation.
Don't be a stranger.
She just gave me a snack pack of an equivalent value. That's it. Laser. Should have done that back when I was,
The water is quite aesthetically pleasing. Or so Barrett has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
Go over to the Freestar Collective real quick. Your embassy. I don't know if it'll trigger or not. I think it will. No? Okay.
Tell me how many zeros
I never actually heard what he's saying here.
We can't sell to you. You see citizens only.
Ah, I think I understand. And the cost to put me down as a citizen would be what exactly?
Sir, bribery is a crime in the colonies.
Fine. Perhaps I'll just be having a chat with your superior.
How does he not know that? There's like 5 major spots in this entire goddamn galaxy.
Sergeant Yumi's looking for reliable people to help the guard. Contact him if you're interested. We'd all appreciate it.
Never forget what the FC did. Never forget.
Nope, it won't. Okay. I'll have a convo with her after we go and talk to Constellation. A universe of leisure. Trident luxury land. Bullshit. This always reminds me of like the UN in The Expanse. The way it's described, it's so like pristine and pretty and dull. And it's also all a big like lie. But you know, they're not saying anything about it. There's the wealthy area here, right? And then down below you've got the well where all the poor people live. But there's no need. This whole planet is like just this pristine paradise.
We may be in a United Colonies
not these slums underground.
Constellation is an entirely neutral entity, and always has been.
I'm sure it is, but it still decided to go here instead of its own planet.
You didn't hear this from me, but those ecliptic mercenaries?
Yeah.
The factions use them sometimes. Freestar Collective and UC both.
Okay.
That's why they give them a wide berth. Ask me, those murdering assholes should be blasted into space dust.
Cool, what?
Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us inside.
That is cool. Now we have the power of door.
Captain, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
I've never heard their fight fully.
I'm suggesting is so outlandish. All the phenomenon we see out in the stars, and what I'm saying is the most impossible theory.
You two keep going on like this, and I'm banning wages. I'm serious.
We are too bland for that.
Just a little friendly conversation, Sarah, that's all.
We are bland and milquetoast and quite
Welcome
rich.
to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about.
This
Would
is
you
how
care to
Elon
tell us
thinks
what happened
people
to
are
our
cool
friend?
people act.
Why you're here and he isn't?
Only he'd have way more slurs. Heart attack, bar.
I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical.
Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining
I not
outfit he
Quark.
uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
I not
But
Elon.
that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we?
A whole lot of it.
Extracted. Did anyone see anything? Hear anything?
Bright light and music.
Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Country, you expect us to believe in fairy tales?
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
That's it. Just like the others.
Where did I keep that?
We thought there were only two
In
of
my
them.
many folds.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves...
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Patrick?
You're on, Walter.
Well, yet all the
We're
answers.
good
It wouldn't be
friends.
exciting, now would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
Sure, but I also like money.
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability?
Boost!
You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
Okay. Now I want to start focusing on my ship. Okay, let's go around
I
and
hope
do
Barrett
this.
makes it back to us. I know he gets into trouble all the time, and everyone just sort of accepts he'll be fine, but still. That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
There's about something to say.
Planning on sticking around then? Good.
Free apartment.
I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter's quite proud of the collection, but Matteo has made more than a few.
90% of them are Horus Heresy
Gardens are out the
books.
doors there. If you need a moment of quiet contemplation.
It's not the full collection,
Emphasis
not
on
by
the quiet
far.
part. At least usually. Let's head upstairs. Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago. It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
I swear, if I see Captain Kirk's picture here, well, it should technically be Archer or Zephyrin Cochrane, either one. Mass Effect style artwork.
So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself. Within reason, of course.
No
Now, let's see
promises.
about that room. You're in luck.
I have several
We were
substance
almost at max
abuses.
occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full.
What do they call it? Light Edinburgh. Oh, it's light heavy and light dark and lager or something. Every time I go in real life to places like this, I always feel so scruffy. Next time, I should at least be dressed for it. Cliffs of Moher. It's not.
Okay, this
It kind of looked like it.
common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy!
Yoink. And nothing in storage. This is a mod. Mystery Gravis suit. A very cool one, but I don't want to use it for this playthrough. Chameleon blend with the environment, sneaking and not moving. Half damage for fall damage. 4% chance to reflect attacks. Constellation pack. A chrono mark. Very fancy hotel. All the castle hotels around here will have rooms like this. All that rich wood paneling everywhere. Why, it's lovely, but I mean, have you seen the prices per night? Even off season? Fuck's sake. I've seriously thought about going and spending a night or two there. Can I rob? Cannot. It's sad. I will leave. Pretty. Oh, I was looking at the models for to do the Lego stream, because I still plan to. Plan to do a lot of things. If I have the money. But the weird thing is here, look, they have a bathroom. Fair. It's nice that they have a bathroom. But this place looks fancy enough that each should have its own ensuite, and no one has any damn showers. Hey, 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 Ace. Good to see you. Evading people's privacy, as you do. Great first impression. Just ruining everyone's private time.
Captain.
Okay, let's go now and talk to...
Another round of invoices coming in soon, Walter.
Never ends, does it? Dare I ask what I'm paying for now?
Progress requires funding.
Hey, the art, that picture's changed.
Progress these days.
Good thing you've got me around, Ms. Morgan. Who knows how you'd get by on your
Yes, I think it has. I don't always remember him being black. Or wearing such a really cool coat. Kind of a cyberpunk coat. Told you if you stream this to be here. How's it going, buddy? It's been going pretty good. This is Bubba Fat. One-time divorcee. Back in his bounty hunting days, he was quite the tracker. But now, after the state took away his kids, he found himself as a minor, trying to pay back those bills, and yeah, he's now gotten himself into a quite bigger world than he was prepared for. However, these are explorers, and he's going to be doing a shit ton of exploring. I'm starting by introducing myself to said explorers.
Ask if you've got questions. Speak up if you have ideas.
Hey, buddy,
We're
maybe
all
look
here
at me
for
when
the
you're
same
fucking
reason.
talking.
Are you doing okay?
There we go.
I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else. You matter too. You've done something really significant, bringing that
Whenever they
artifact
move
here.
their mouth back.
I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us.
Artifacts all came. Do you know what brought you to Constellation?
Well, there was some overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious relics from human history. I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to a greedy corporation.
How dare they?
So I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walter. Turned out he
Walter.
owned the corporation. After a long talk, we realized we had a lot in common, and I was invited to join Constellation.
I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise. Both you and Barrett saw something.
He's the one
I don't
who
think
the
that's a
story's
coincidence.
hinting at.
Did it feel
If you
like
want to
he
go
was trying
religious.
to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words
As you
divine
can see by his head
revelation,
condom
but,
right there.
you know, if the label fits.
It meant something. I didn't understand it. I know it's important. I can feel it. Maybe I'm just going crazy. Never experienced anything like it.
Okay, that's all right.
You can tell how
Maybe you
disappointed
weren't
he is.
supposed to. Maybe
Aww.
it'll make sense later.
I'll never see
We're
God.
gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need more data, which means more artifacts.
Second one was on Kazal, buried the same as the one you found.
But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight. Can you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust?
Yes.
Take care of yourself.
We are kind of small in that
Sarah's
scheme
the
of
best
things.
possible person to be running Constellation at a time like this.
Cool.
Focused,
But creepy.
nonsense, and dedicated. Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line.
Elon.
Oh, I just still doesn't excuse it. My frustrations lie more with Barrett. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures.
Hey, if we want
It's
to
not fair of me to take it out on you.
shit talk on Barrett, I'm
especially
here
since
for
would
it.
seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation,
Wayland Yutani.
and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard. By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization,
If he was
pharmaceutical
moving more,
manufacturing,
like they did in
testing
Mass
alien
Effect,
substances, the whole thing.
it would make
You can
it
even
makes sense.
fashion industrial
way
pieces for
talks.
large-scale projects.
He's just sitting there.
If you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance.
Laissez-faire.
So I encourage
Fuck the
you to
government.
Make use of the tools we have to build.
Taxes are
what you
evil.
need.
I'm scared of roads. I just realized Mass Effect and Dragon Age, they had that going for it. Whenever characters would speak, they wouldn't just tend to just stand there. They'd move around and interact with shit. And it would make up for the fact that they looked kind of plasticky. This doesn't do that. They're just sitting there staring at you. Far more interactive than, say, Oblivion used to be, but still.
We're most well known for ship manufacture. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud Eklund. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days. Up until very recently, I'd likely have dismissed it as, I don't know, hallucinations. But now, I'm not sure what to think. I don't suppose you have a history of this sort of thing, do you?
No, but I have a family history getting shot in the head.
Yes, I imagined as much. Barrett expressed something similar in his own unique way. I'm no scientist. I leave that to the likes of Barrett and young Noel there. But I think we can all agree there's something unusual going on here. Frankly, this is the most exciting thing that's happened in years.
It almost makes me want to stand up.
Me? Why, I'm the wallet. Someone has to fund all this, and all my success in business doesn't mean much if I can't put it to good use.
Aw, isn't that nice? A
I don't pretend to
billionaire
have
who
the
actually
bearing of Miss
cares.
Morse, or the
This is real
smarts of
fiction.
young Mateo, but I can make sure that they have the resources they need. And, as you've now seen, those resources aren't being wasted. We're onto something big here. Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up.
Oh, there's so
Stroud
many Joe
Eklund
Rogan
functions
interviews
quite
I
well
could
on
show
a
right now.
day-to-day basis, leaving me time to devote to more esoteric pursuits. For years, I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder, Sebastian Banks. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now I call the lodge home as much as anywhere else.
Okay.
Remember, you're representing all of us out there.
It's been quieter around here ever since Vladimir went to live on the Eye full time. Well, Constellation's been around for
Yeah, I'm gonna talk
more
to
than
them all.
50 years now, but we only became aware of the artifacts recently. Barrett discovered the first
But
one
she's
about
the
2
last.
years ago, right under our noses, and he was the one who got this all in motion. It's a shame he isn't here to see this. Oh, right, that. If we're approaching this rationally, I suppose we'd call them visual and auditory hallucinations. What you perceived as lights
The
and
lighting's
music
flickering
could be
sometimes. I don't
overloaded
know if that's
neural
my
input,
computer
your
or if
brain's
that's the
attempt to
game.
make sense of something, an energy surge, some other phenomenon. There might be a reasonable explanation. I wasn't there. I didn't see what you saw. I'm just not in a position to say for sure. That's okay. Now that this has happened to both you and Barrett, we can know to maybe expect it in the future. Be a little more prepared. We're all in this together now, right?
Yeah, I'll go out and get shot at and you stay here.
Of course. There's plenty of planets out there that no one has ever set foot on, and everything we learn about them is valuable. We have a board where we post anything specific we're looking for. A type of alien flora or fauna, or a planet with a specific quality, like if it's primed to have life but doesn't yet. Oh gosh, no, I mean that's flattering, but really, we're making this up as we go. Until you arrived, we only had the two, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much
Giant
we don't
puppy
know,
dog eyes.
and that means a lot of work ahead of us. Well, right now nothing's off the table. Metallurgical analysis, chemical composition, I'm looking at everything. One thing I'm really trying to improve is my overall database of
Greetings, traveler. I require
I don't know if
10
it will
wolf
help in this
pelts.
case,
Can you
but
bring
the
them to
more we
me?
know about, well, everything, the better off we are, right? Speaking of, if you're gonna be out there looking for more artifacts, you're bound to come across some interesting specimens. Anything organic, I'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Cool.
I can't be certain that they will, but more data points are always a good thing. I don't want to rule out anything that could provide a breakthrough. And if it sweetens the deal, I can pay. Pretty well, too. Walter's pockets may not be bottomless, but they are pretty deep. Stay safe, okay?
Alright, Sarah.
So, are you ready to get to work?
Yep.
Or was
I can talk. Alright.
Not much, but you've seen them for yourself. It doesn't take a lot to realize we're dealing with something extraordinary.
That's why
Just
we're all
what, that
showing
is.
such emotion.
We'll have to figure out.
Like, wow.
It's
and
what we do.
ooh.
I don't know what you've heard, but I can imagine. First of all, I think you can dismiss any stories about us no longer existing. I don't believe in smearing our name everywhere we can. Exploring the universe, charting the unknown, that's what counts.
Plus, you'll have fewer
Besides,
people on the payroll.
Having a little mystery gives us room to maneuver. A fixed reputation could fence us in a lot of ways. We're explorers. Humanity has always hunted for knowledge in the unknown. We just take that a little more seriously than others. We were founded decades ago by a man named Sebastian Banks. He wanted a small group
We'll
of people
find
from
some
all
alien
corners of the
natives
settled
and
systems
brutally
dedicated to the
subjugate
biggest
them and
question
enslave
of
them.
all. What's out there? These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel. We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising. We have to assume that we're not the
Like I said, I'm not going to ask questions that anyone would know.
People aren't going
Like,
into space looking
what's
for
a
the
radio?
unknown. They're looking for
Or-
places to settle.
I've never heard
Resources
of
to extract,
France.
territory to defend. An odd-looking rock or a single strange hunk of metal wouldn't mean much to them. That's why Constellation exists, in a way, to put pieces like this together.
Why would I, like, for example, I'm a UC member, so why would I be like, good chance to learn more at the United Colonies? Have to admit, 'cause I did my first mission.
Felt the same way when I started too. There's an electricity in the air when you know you're about to uncover something. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Got it.
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep.
She says that, but she
Every
doesn't
member
like
of
you killing people
Constellation has their
randomly.
own conscience. Understood?
Big old grumpy face on her.
Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
But only the posh parts.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
Okay, let's get going. Now we'll talk to the UC Vanguard guy. He'll want me to join him. I'm not doing that yet until I can ace the space combat. And then we will, after we talk to him, we'll go to the ship and go to Sol System. I think I went the wrong way. But fuck it. I'm the player character. No one cares. Your lag is no match for me. You really should just see more people just abusing jetpacks about here. There should be like laws. Hey, you can't have a jetpack around the mast building. Stupid hat. Stupid hat. Look at the stupid hat. I want one.
All your actions as members of the United Colonies Navy?
Navy?
I do. Then I'm proud to welcome you to the Vanguard. Now, you all have your assignments. Get out there and show them what the UC's made of. Supra et Ultra.
Rich bitches rule. Welcome, cannon fodder, to the Vanguard.
Sarah, good to see you. Who's your friend?
Hopefully Constellation's newest member.
If I can fit through the door. Ha ha ha. We have fun here.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard?
You get some
Help the
pretty
United
good facial
Colonies,
hair.
earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
Maybe later. Business is to discuss first.
All right. Can't blame me for trying, right? I mean, I still haven't given up on getting Sarah to re-enlist.
We'll be back.
It's a game we play. He asks, I say no.
Here's what I got for you two. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system? Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me. Oh, he goes way back. Think he was recruit number 81 or something.
Wait, what? See, like, everyone would know what's wrong with the solar system. I'll have to make sure I make off for it.
Solar system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
There's 2.
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols. It's definitely a lifestyle, burning helium out there, seeing where the stars take you. I'm serious about that recruitment offer, by the way. You just come talk to me when you're ready. UC is a good friend to have.
I'll abuse the system, don't you fret. You're no NCR, but you'll do. Now, before I go, I need to pick up ammo for my laser. But for that, we need to go to the shops, which, if I'm right, are... Can I do this without hitting the water? No! Oh, man! Ew, rich people water. I want some clothes. But I don't look like a fucking hobo. And I want a better gun. Ah, Sarah. There's only one good reason to have you on
Please
this
let me
show.
know if I may assist you.
Oh, you got a twinge.
You won't find a larger array of options in all the settled systems, I guarantee you.
Guarantee it.
I will tell you a secret.
I'm blind.
I'm not
That's
sure
why I
anyone
can't
really
look at
does.
you in the eye.
Some act like they have it all figured out. And I admit I am guilty of that myself from time to time.
Fucking
There are,
lips.
I suppose, a few actively trying to steer the herd, but most are just content to run at the front of the pack and act like they know where it's going. At the end of the day, you must feel comfortable in what you wear.
True.
If it speaks to you, what anyone else thinks doesn't matter.
Though it must also literally be comfortable.
Be my guest.
Okay. Like that. I'm sorry, but I don't think that quite suits me for obvious round reasons. The suit isn't the worst, but... Corpo power suit, little better. Corpo sleek suit, little better. Fashionable suit, nice. It hides the roundness, you see. Formal slack suit. That makes me start to think of Eggman. Gray suit. That, ooh, I actually I like the color. I might end up getting that. That, oh god, I feel like I'm... Look at that! I look like when a frog is lifted up. Corpwear, that's not bad. Ooh, I like the poncho. Asari. Ooh. I'll put you down as a maybe. Ooh, I look like a Gizmo from Fallout 1. White neon poncho, that will be very dirty very quickly. Let's go with the poncho. 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 Where is the poncho? There it is. It's the same outfit as like the green, but it's hidden, you see.
I'll see you again, I'm sure.
There, I'm fashionable. I am large and in charge. Clothes are around. I run at speeds no fat man has ever dreamed of. DJs.
Need something but don't have a lot of time? That's why I'm here. Thanks for stopping by. What brings you in? Yeah, sure thing. Take a look.
Bloop, bloop, bloop. I want your bread and your cheese and your fresh food. Cheers, yo. Cheers indeed. Come on. Aqua. Kefir. Come on, come on. Milk. An onion. Orange. Whoop. Potato. Careful. Don't buy shit you don't need. Oh. Cheers indeed. I was just thinking that. Tomato. Signor Tomat. Rich and juicy. A few weeks ago, I actually thought about that old meme, and I couldn't stop laughing. And I looked online, there's next to no memory of him. Even on Google. Signor Tomat. Oh. Christ. Problem with being in such a community like old DP was that like you'd never get anyone who got your jokes. Oh, that's the Doom mod. Alright, gun time. I want me some ammo.
There's something to be said for brand loyalty. I'd much rather have someone comfortable with their purchase than some mythical best possible buy. Welcome to Centurion Arsenal. It is my absolute pleasure.
My face is completely dead after Botox went wrong.
All sales are final, but that won't matter because you will undoubtedly be pleased with your purchase. You have my word. Only the
I ever hang out with somebody who had a recent Botox injection? They can't emote for shit. It's so weird. Right, I really just want the ammo. So what do I need? Equinox uses 3 volt. Oof. But I can... Oh, I can't sell that. Fair enough. Well, point is, I've got plenty of bullets. Well, laser blast now. Pew pew. I had tons of other stuff too. Come on. Come on. Now we can go. Although there is a very brief detour we have to do once we get to the starport. Doom Dark Age looks sick. It does. I've heard people saying like, "What's the point? It's like, what's the point of having it as a sort of a dragons and castles and knights My response is, you just answered the question. You just answered the question.
It's beautiful, isn't it? I wonder what the artist was trying to represent.
It looks fucking dope. Yeah, that's what I want to say.
A diplomatic visa? You got to be kidding me. Envoys haven't needed diplomatic visas since the colony war.
Rush back to the Freestar embassy there, fast travel, and get some money.
2308 Addendum, Article 2, Section 8.
On.
You made all that up. There is no such addendum. The war ended almost.
This was oblivion.
Sounds upset. Whatever it is,
This
you can't
game
tap
comes
it
with bonuses, but
I don't make up the laws, Representative. I just enforce them. You have a good day now. Someplace else.
What? Can't you see I'm dealing with some... Did you not hear? They won't let me enter the city. And this is the thing.
Talking for you.
Oh, really? And here... Look, if you have time.
Yes, yes, yes. Good
Thank
money.
you.
Now we rush back.
People joke. Say you will be scanned as you enter the city.
Security scanners, chemical sniffers. The United Colonies sure isn't taking any chances.
On. Blah. 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 Mass district. Faster. Faster. It's wild that there's a tram system when, like, the city's not that big. And everything can be fast travel to. Once you've found it. There should be, like, outlying regions and shit. Instead you have the well.
Been a long time since I've been to Mars. Sol system doesn't get a lot of traffic.
Which is weird, because there's at least 3 areas of interest, not counting Earth. Oh, careful. Don't walk on the grass. Seriously, we'll beat the shit out of you.
Sorry, but I need sign-off from the Interstellar Affairs office before I can set foot in there.
You gotta be kidding me. It's plumbing, not a peace treaty.
It could cause an incident. It would mean my job, sir.
Fine. I'll begin the process.
Maybe we should stop for a moment at the memorial. You know, to pay our respect. Hard to believe it's been 2 decades since we
I like
were
how she
at war with the
interrupted
Collective,
herself with herself.
and it seems like only yesterday.
With the elevators. Try not to make a fuss. Welcome to the Freestar Embassy. Is there something I can help you with?
Well, tarnation.
Typical UC security. They try to bully us every chance they get and still manage to play the victim. I'll get this squared away with the folks down at the spaceport. Thanks for letting us know.
And I got 1,000 caps. 1,000 credits. Here is a anti-Freestar lady.
Down with the FC! What's my problem with them? Really? I'm keeping the FC accountable for the terrible things they've done. The Colony War was an unforgivable tragedy. Countless lives could have been spared, but the Freestar Collective was out for blood. The Freestar Collective took my father away from me.
My colonies agree with you. The FC Force United.
Finally, someone that understands. It feels good to know that
Wow,
someone
that was
understands
easy.
what I'm feeling. The FC won't get away with what they did. I'll be out here every day spreading the truth if I have to. If not for me, for everyone in the UC that wants justice. Well, I want it torn down, of course.
Why?
The fact that there's even an embassy for them here after what they did, it's infuriating. Tear it down.
Diplomacy, another colony war will happen again. Yeah.
Ha! Diplomacy? That doesn't mean anything to the FC. They'll break any law and treaty that they feel like.
Doom
It
is
doesn't matter
is
to
a
them.
sword, so Doom Dark Age is the shield. Yeah.
Bye.
Oh, we get the sword in the Doom DLC. The mod is.
Wish that bartender at the viewport would stop.
Oh my god! Didn't
I don't know
Skyrim
what
teach
you
them
lost, but you won't
anything?
get it back by annoying us.
This space is a memorial to those lost during the Colony War. Your consideration is requested.
Okay. Now we can go to the spaceport, get out of here, then proceed to go to the old system. Ooh, I have to sell that armor piece. My bad. But there's a shop right here, so it's fine. Oh, faster, 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 faster. My arse is falling asleep. My arse is falling asleep. Hurry up.
I've flown across most of the settled systems in all manners of spacecraft, and yet I still get sick on the mat.
Maybe I should start streaming a little later in the day. Like start at 9 instead of 8. Then my ass is less likely to fall asleep.
There's a bit more in the back if you're not seeing something.
Okay, why are you out of your
Hi
kiosk,
there.
slave?
Thanks
Back
for
to
stopping
it. Back
in.
to it.
I can take care of.
So we have for sale.
Oh, please take a look.
Sell items. Nothing. I probably won't get much use out of the maelstrom, but it might be good. Now, I'm gonna sell the deep. Oh shit. Okay. Well then, first I gotta buy the. Oh, she doesn't have a roamer. That sucks. For the roamer, I like the space trucker one. It's fine, but ground screw, deep core, and generic. But it usually has a roamer, and I like the roamer looking the most. We should have the helmet to match. Space trucker. That was a movie, wasn't it? Oh, you think that's cute. I'll sell the ammo if I have to. I have to have at least 1,000 credits on me. Space Core. Space trucker. There.
Oh, please take a look.
Now I can sell. Oh, she still doesn't have it. Shit. Uh-oh. Do I lose out on nearly 3 grand? Yes. Fuck it. Really easy to make money in this game. Sell. Now let's buy back. Open tech. Everton? Yeah, I think that's Everton. Ammo's fine. I want more cheese. Never have enough cheese. And baguettes. And meat. And 1 ship part.
Thanks for shopping at Jemison Mercantile.
Uh-huh. Man, I'll be going to a shop pretty soon anyway. That's not bad. I'll get the Constellation armor after we finish this mission. Let's go. fat ass is moving at the speed of speed.
Lifting off right away, or do you need a little bit of time?
Don't say it so condescendingly, love. Well, we're now well stocked with as much bread, ham, and cheese as we ever could want. And a fully stocked bar. I did that. For us. Right, mostly for me, but you can have some. Less now. Bitch. Pizza square, potato. Why did I buy so much lentils? It's just like real life. My kitchen is full of lentils right now. And so is here. That does look like nice. Whole wheat. Whole wheat. What? Let's read. Nutritional data. Cholesterol, none. Protein, 5 grams. 10 servings, 2 slices per serving. How thin would those slices have to be? Spaghetti. Good old-fashioned whites. Dip parts. Amplified sparkling water. Chicken. Hamburger. Multi. Steak. Turkey. Veal. So nice that so many animals survived the apocalypse, or at least their DNA did. They had that line in, what was the name of the damn show? Cowboy Bebop. The dog survived the fall of Earth, but no one else did. Because there was only enough space on it for one person. I remember that. God, that was a good anime. Awful, awful TV show. Alright, that's me. We can finally leave. Nine, yeah. I was just picturing him in my head when he's floating in space and he's kind of paddling. Yeah. Off to the solar system. I'm surprised there isn't more Bebop references in this. They try to go for more of a Star Trek thing. You can even hear it in the soundtrack a bit. There's one song that is literally the original Star Trek opening. That nice sort of chime noise. Woo! Okay. Oop. Good old Boba Fett. Greatest bounty hunter of them all. Don't need to do anything in this, Okay. There's a shop around here. Eh. Whee!
Changes in the engine.
crown out.
Oh.
So
Where? Where is she? There she is.
There are no other surprises?
Hey.
This is new.
I'm glad I finally caught up with you. I'm from the Trackers
I've
Alliance.
never seen her in the armor. Look at that. Look at her
Proposal for you.
thing freaking out.
Good. Because what I'm about to tell you could change the course of your life. The Trackers Alliance has been following your exploits and believe you have what it takes to join our ranks. You're being invited to our new headquarters in Aquila City. There you'll meet with Agent Number 1. If you decide to consider our offer, they'll guide you through our initiation process. Wonderful. I appreciate you hearing me out. I'll be heading out soon if there's nothing more. Remember, Trackers Alliance HQ in Aquila City. Speak to Agent Number 1.
Artist doing Lazarus is amazing. Oh, I've seen clips of that. Yeah.
I thought it was just a couple of nests.
We're gonna ignore most of the stuff here because right now we are just gonna get ourselves a constellation proper with the armor, the suit. But we'll be back to do all the side missions and scan the whole planet and all that stuff.
Is a good place to connect with others or fulfill any spiritual
Yeah, do you
needs
have
may
any idea how far we've traveled? How
Like
much
this,
money
for
we
example.
spent to hitch a ride to this dusty red rock? We were
Not sure
told
if there's
there were
any
jobs.
bounty. Narian. Yeah. Alright. I'll be back there soon.
Am I glad I got this job instead of mining some dead rock out in the middle of nowhere?
Okay. Also have to take the helmet off when I'm... Hide helmet in breathable areas.
Most visitors can't wait to get off this rock.
Pardon? We get a lot of new faces passing through here.
Looks like a face that has seen many a bar.
Can't say I'm a fan of excitement and drama around here. What's your poison?
I like his unique drink, which is called the Beer-tini. Mixture of beer and vodka. And it must be dark beer too, because look at the color. Definitely an acquired taste. There's nothing to acquire, it will just get you drunk. Kodos Crater. Silver and agriculture. Brewed in Aquila City. Doesn't say the proof. Generic dark lager. Beer in Mississippi. Erden Brew. Settled Systems Brew. Light can. Pilsner. Like the plastic inner. Pale ale. Generic. It's so generic, it doesn't even have a name. It's just a pale ale. A red ale. Milk. Oh, I gotta get that. I actually really like the look of that. I drink that. I'm not a big fan of milk stout, but there wouldn't be that much of it, so... With single malt whiskey and a fucking... Ooh, fancy. There.
You ain't been around. Went off on patrol. Hasn't been back in since. We're starting to think it might be time to pour one out to the blackest sea.
I love this. When they do some fracking on Mars, the whole place shakes.
Sounds about right, yeah.
We'll hear that in a second, I think.
Nothing more I'd love than to help out a fellow Martian. Especially one that's missing. But,
He has a tab, and you don't know if he's coming back.
it's a lot of credits, okay? I let it slide for a long time.
Look,
because
I'm
I'm
just
regular,
looking for a
but
bribe, okay?
if I'm out all that money, I got problems. What do you say?
I say that Sarah can do this part. Skip to the part where you admit you're lying.
No, I've done this routine. Let's skip to the part where you admit you're lying about what he owes.
You calling me a liar? I'll throw both of you out of this bar right now.
Oh, please. Two strangers arrive from off-world asking for information only you have. You see an opportunity. Everyone always does. Lower the price. Don't think we can't find another way to get what we want.
Fine. Boop. Agreed on a discount, right? Let me confirm the amount. Okay.
First time I did this, I
Let's
didn't have
talk.
enough money and I actually
Last
did a
time
side
I was
mission.
here, Moira kept yelling about the Lady of Love. Singing songs. All that kind of thing.
Venus? That's only one planet. Hardly an entire patrol route.
I got what I got, okay?
Fine. We'll make do.
Sidonia's not so bad. Honest work, good pay. I can't complain.
Here we are.
There's always something
Secure
new.
loose articles. I always wish that the characters would like grab items to hold on to it. Look, let's watch this. Nothing moves. Now with the physics engine, it would just be chaos. But add to that, have far less items like just exposed for shit like this.
Take care of your ship. Could end up costing you otherwise.
Am I in your way? Sorry.
No worries. Don't be in my way, motherfucker. I am Boba Fett. I have no time for people to be in my way. I must be in their way. There's so many shows I need to be getting back onto. After I'm done with Star Trek this latest season, I'm gonna go and finally catch up with Daredevil, Last of Us, the new series. At least, assuming that's out yet. Andor is another one. I might start watching Invincible. I never watched it when it was coming out, and I've heard nothing but good things. I just always find myself back on YouTube, and that's very silly of me. Big world out there with lots of media. Some of which almost watchable.
I need to move on.
No. Okay. Spaceship go fly! Unskippable cutscene. That hides a loading screen. Hey, it looked just like the opening. Ooh, bad time of the day to do it. Look at the color.
What do we have here? See
I
that
know, it's hard
cluster
to
of
see.
ships? Varun Zealots. You ever run into one? Completely devoted to a deity they call the Great Serpent, the devourer of the unbelievers. I'll let you guess what happens if they spot us. No other ship readings in the area. And I doubt they'd be so calm if a vanguard had flown by recently. No idea. They appear and attack people seemingly at random. House Varun
They are a little bit OP compared to me right now, so I probably shouldn't
but
fight
the
them.
zealots are outside of their control. Or so they say. No, but I think I see something else that might. There's a UC satellite beacon hovering distressingly close to those Faroon ships. If we can get close enough to it, we could download its logs and figure out where our vanguard was heading to next. Easy. 3 ships to our 1. We cut down to minimal ship power and creep forward. They might not notice us getting closer. But yes, worst case, we fight our way through.
Can only go on only go on 2 bars. You almost never need to do this in any other mission. Base stealth.
Oh, great serpent, bless this communion that we may walk in Janan Verun's footsteps. That he jumped from the soul system out into the beyond and touched your magnificence. That he learned the truth of the shrouding, the coming eternal embrace. That you will reward the promised and cast the accursed into shadow.
Good thing that there's a conversation, otherwise it'd be kind of dull. Oh, never mind. And no, I can't use boost or else they'll know I'm there. But I can increase speed to max. For some reason this doesn't alert them. Couldn't we look out our windows? Now I'm gonna save after this and take them on. We have to get to 500 meters. Of course. Come on. 6, 5. Him.
Oh, that's not good.
Him.
Earth and everything around it was abandoned a long
Level
time
14.
ago. And the old star yards are crawling with spacers and other scavengers.
Alright. We're gonna be a cheeky little bastard. Death to Varun. Oh yeah.
You shall be judged.
We're losing already. What are the chances? Very good. No. Yeah. Whee! I died. They do not want you to fight those guys. I've done it. I've kicked their asses, but yeah. I got other things. I gotta go here. This is the introduction to the spacers. So you run across 3-star. We haven't run across V-star yet. You've run across zealots.
There it is. Nova Galactic
Crimson.
Skyguard, still orbiting Earth's moon.
And now you're gonna run across the spacers
Where the
and
first interstellar ships
ecliptical,
were made.
or let's be real here, the
People
eclipse
still
mercs.
use their modules, even though their star yard hasn't been running in forever. Keep your weapons ready. Never know who else might be scavenging there.
Get to a big old fight now. Which is good because you get lots of goodies to steal and levels to up. Then you meet, I know he's not Moira, but I'm going to call him Moira. You gotta love the items just popping into existence when the game starts.
2 steps in, and we're already looking at a corpse. Okay, it's not Vanguard Moara.
Moara.
Looks like spacers were scavenging around here and someone else came in and said hello. Oh, this won't be your last encounter with space. Pillage abandoned facilities and shoot anyone who gets in their way. They're even less organized than the Crimson Fleet. Just countless desperate groups scavenging and killing to survive.
Sound cool. Maybe I should become one. Huh? Sushi. Ooh. Even inside, it's always a good idea to, to have your scanner out because you can spot items. Steal. Oops. Oh, that's gonna drive me crazy. Load. Hit. Aiming it's for the weak. Isn't that right? Stressed. Ow. Dude, bad. Damn it.
Bring it on! Bring it on!
They sound like Cerberus from Mass Effect. Take casualties. Ooh. Oh yeah, I can use the cutter. Ooh, brutal. Oh, cool. Actually, wait until all the laser kills are ready. Then I'll go. Level up my laser. More. What are you making me stronger, fools? Ow. Bad guys going around here. Starting to be equipped with side stars. That's bad. This is gonna hurt you. Oh fuck. Fucking die. Right up the bottom. Bottom kill. You shot my boss from the bottom. Hey, it was funny. I am too fat to rise. Oh shit. Follow me. There we go. Fucking piece of. Ow. That's hurt. Now. Lasers do 20% more damage. Of course. Wow, better. Who's the fucker taking pot shots at me? Identify yourself. That's another thing. I don't think I've seen every episode of Smiling Friends. Correct that. I think having unlimited free time would mean that I just have a vast knowledge of all the current stuff. No. I like what I like. I get stuck in a something happened. There. Alright, dive in the putter. Damn, why didn't he use that on me? I'd be dead by now. Where are you? So much good stuff to steal. Must find last bad guy.
This is Vanguard Moira. Sorry if I had to reclaim some UC property, but this whole star yard is overrun. I've patched up my ship, and I'm heading to Neptune. Going to put in another request to get the fleet out here to deal with these spacers. But until then, if any of you thugs are listening, I'm the damn ghost stealing your stuff in the night. Clear out while you have the chance.
He's almost daring the spacers to come after him. It's actually not a bad plan. Much better odds destroying one of their ships than fighting them all at once.
Why? I've been doing that. You just need enough health packs and plentiful ammunition. The skip shot Grendel. Deals double damage to target with full health. Randomly deals damage and secondary damage. Well, we can leave now, but why would we do that? So much to steal. Oranges. Wow. Orange. This was Godfather, I'd be scared. star dock just left hanging here, wouldn't it be like a vital bit of boat machinery and history? And one thing I don't get is how much food there is going around. This place should there should just be one or two types of food. I mean, in universe, not actually in game. Everyone should be eating this sort of incredibly processed, sort of made in. There's no farms. There's just factories, and there's chunks, but it's played up as a joke. How many cows got out? Any? Any chickens? Any pigs? Has to be. Something left of them. Send me back here. No. Go all the way back to the beginning if I have to. Ah. Nope. 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 Aha. Well, I'll shut at it. There you are. Right.
Well, I suppose they're not going to need it anymore.
That's the last of them. Jumpsuit. What do you have? Huh? Drugs. Cabernet Chunkion, a cube of synthetic fine wine. Oh wow. Alright, let's wrap this. Best hurry this up. Because once this is finished, I'm going to crawl into bed. With a very nice book. By a very nice book, it's a Warhammer book. And Tinder. Have to. What is more? Live. Nope. Oh. Ooh, I think I know what's in here. It's gonna be like a rogue's outfit or something. And I know on the normal size models it looks good, so maybe my chunky frame can make it passable. Wine, ammo, cola. Yep, Speaker's Rogue's outfit. No, they kind of look like I did back in college. I had like a 70s German biker's jacket, leather, very old leather, and it was lovely. But my God, I was just too fat for it. There's no way around it. Especially back then, though, it was a nightmare to get clothes to fit. Whatever happened to that jacket? Okay. I'll do. Back on, get back out. From right, it'll teach you.
Change of scenery.
It'll teach you the targeting system. Boosted. Hell yeah. Shotguns are really useful in this game. Actually, the space trucker outfit might be the best looking one for my size. And I'll even toss the hat in. There. Now I look. The character model didn't load in. This is not like Baldur's Gate when it first started where you could see their dicks. Oh, was it Baldur's Gate that had the dick? On certain clothes? No, it was Cyberpunk. The dicks would just sometimes pop in randomly. Yeah, there's a reason I couldn't stream that back when it first was launched. Well, to be honest with you, I got the PlayStation version. Resources. Oh. Okay. Wait, is that all the resources I have? Okay. I have more than that. I want to eat that. Bottle of wine, aqua, orange. I've said this before, but this game's modeling of items is just really detailed. Mini bites. 3 of them. Technically, that's not a mini bite. That's 3. That's 3 sushi rolls right there. Okay. Yeehaw! We're gonna do some spice truck. Alright, Neptune it is. Space fight, go aboard the ship, and then proceed to...
Wait, do you see that? There's a ship just drifting out there. No time to take in the sights. That could be our vanguard. Something's wrong. The ship's weapons are powering up. Get ready.
Shields.
If you stop shooting that ship under the stars, he's dead and our artifact's gone. We're going to have to board.
Target the engines. Once they stream out, come at you.
Don't ask how the engine on the other side there is getting damaged. Oh.
That's it. Start the docking routine. Come on. Let's go rescue that Vanguard.
Bored. We're space pirates. Except you can't really be a space pirate in this game. It fucking sucks. Now what? Let us pew some motherfucking pews. Yeehaw! No. No. I said yeehaw. Base. Oh, there we are.
If you're searching, then make it.
Now why would I just realized, why would a laser have recoil? That's one thing they get right in 40k. A last gun just fires straight. Okay. Don't worry, I'm a space trucker. I'm here to help.
Am I glad to meet whoever you two are. Looks like we're all in one piece. Any day you walk away from, right? What? You guys still exist? Man, I've only heard stories.
We've heard stories too, about a strange object you found on patrol.
So, you know what that thing is. I tried to hawk it in Sidonia, and the guy thought I was peddling phony titanium.
It doesn't play nice with scanners. It'd be worthless to someone trying to flip rare minerals quickly.
So you're saying I shouldn't be using it as a hood ornament?
Technically you're not, you're using it as a cabin ornament.
Hey, I'll trade some weird space rock for a rescue anytime. Hope you figure out whatever that thing is.
Let's grab the artifact. Good work. Let's get back to the lodge.
We are off on a magical journey. Except it's not really a magical journey, because we've done it a few times now. Good luck. Maybe we should have given him like a repair kit or something. The lodge.
Be advised, you are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. You are cleared to land in New Atlantis. Please enjoy your visit to Jemison.
Somebody's lost a passion for the job. Boop. Okay, what time is it? Oh, it's 11:30. Alright, let's get this wrapped up. Next time I'll be playing this will be over on...
Did you know I used to have an office near the top of Mast? How far the mighty have fallen, eh?
Okay, didn't ask.
I am at your service, Captain.
We have it. Go ahead.
It fits. Energy spiked a bit, but it's restabilized.
Is there anything new showing up?
No, it's the same as before. There's a massive output as the artifact is added, then it harmonizes. Like it's waiting for the others.
That's speculation, but I think you're right.
Give me the
We need
full
more.
suit and...
Here. You've earned this.
Yeah.
Welcome to Constellation. As a full member this time.
Woo! I expected champagne.
Well, if you ever find a relic bottle from Earth, we'll all be happy to share it with you. By the way, how would you like to keep traveling together? I'm not sitting behind my desk for this. These artifacts are a new chapter for Constellation, and I'm going to be out there for it.
Fine.
And I want you out there as well. You got results. I need someone like you watching my back. All right. We've got a few more leads we should talk about. First, there's an expedition that Samco has been putting together.
Where you meet everyone else.
It's in Freestar Collective Space, and he knows it inside and out. There's also the Eye, our star station in orbit. About time for you to meet Vladimir. He's been hard at work tracking down more anomalies.
But at
And
this
last
point, the
but
whole
not
game
least,
is just yours to
Noel.
do whatever you want.
Have we heard anything from Barrett yet?
I mean, you
A
could
courier
already,
from
but...
Argos Extractors came by to let us know they're packing up the operation on Vectera. But that's it. No other word.
That's not good. We should get over there and check on Barrett in person.
Alright.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. She says it like she's saying goodbye to a toddler. Bye-bye. Game. Thank you. Alright, let's start focusing on... Maybe. Maybe I should have persuade. No. Be greedy. No, I go on and on about food. Fuck it. My fat ass is gonna be taught the joys of cooking. Now, annoyingly, unlike every other member of Constellation, your shoulder pad does not increase with the amount of skills you have. But their ones do.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
Yes? Bye.
Alright. Oh, that's us. The world is our mollusk. We can do whatever the fuck we want. So I'm gonna go and save. I'll be playing my own character, which I named after myself, so I know which is which. I'll also go to the creations sometime tomorrow. Have a look around. Now, next time you'll see this will be over on Twitch next week. Don't know what time. Check out the Discord. If you're not already a member, please join. Links in the doobly-doo. Saturday and Sunday. Okay, so tomorrow we're gonna have No Man's Sky. Maybe a little later. And I'll go till midnight and then just crash straight out. Mostly for my sitting convenience. I just can't sit like I used to. No matter how much exercise I do, my sciatica is just not happy. Plus, you have to understand, I've been sitting at this chair on and off all day. By the time I stream, my by the time I stream, my ability to sit is kind of at near end. We also have Red Eye coming in as the guest for Bearded Ramblings on Sunday here. And don't forget that, well, this week coming, we'll have a few new games. And a few of them that we've already seen. I will be getting a tech upgrade on Tuesday, so you'll probably see it on Wednesday, unless it comes super early. Then, if there's no problems, though it is just RAM, it's not very hard, I will be able to hopefully show you guys off on the day. Some upgrades, you might see it, you might not. I'll probably feel it. It's definitely gonna be a few bits of RAM more. I gotta go through the games and think about what I want to try next. Interesting. But this month we're gonna have 2 episodes of UFF. I'm gonna be doing a new not a show, but a sort of a brief series with Commissar Feelgood as we play some Age of Empires 3. Fuck it. I will be off in Dublin on the 14th. You might get a live stream out of that, but just as likely, you might not. But I'm definitely going to try and make a video out of it. Don't forget also we have questions of the week. You're doing really well. And oh yeah, I've also got a new idea for a show. Or should I say an old idea? I'm just going to toss out a video. Something you've seen from a lot of other people, but shockingly never from me. That's all you're getting in terms of a hint. But yeah, you all take care, and thanks everyone who showed up. Like, share, subscribe. Have a beautiful day. Stay hydrated. Take better care of your body than I did up to quite recently in my life, and see you again pretty